Okay,
Okay,
we're
we're
recording.
good.
Yeah, your finger's just locking. Okay. Hello. Okay.
Uh-oh, okay, switch them over later. Usual, I'm gonna do that. We're still
No,
recording.
we're still recording. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna talk really fast, but I'm gonna try to explain everything. So, of course, Mr. Ray will take off all the dressings and everything. So basically, what we do is we have a bunch of this antifungal powder stuff. Okay. Clean up the dressings, clean up everything. This primarily just goes over the wounds. Okay. So when I say heavily dusted, I mean heavily dusted. Not so much inside, just a nice sprinkle, but over here, oh boy, where the wounds are, it's literally gonna go some really bad weeping wounds here. So this powder helps resolve that. So I usually like to let that set there a little bit. Okay, so while I'm letting that soak in, I'm gonna come over here. This part in the order, I'm gonna put down Aquacel. But if you don't have any Aquacel, you can certainly do, like I am out of Aquacel right now in the clinic, but I'm gonna go use a nice piece of Draw-Tex to go over that wound. Okay. I do have some ABD pads. I've already taped them. They're just basically two ABD pads taped together, as you can see there. Okay, so that's going to go over the shin. Then we go ahead and we're going to wrap up this foot with two Curlix rolls. All right. Um, if you don't have the Curlix rolls, you can certainly interchangeably do cast patting. It's just so far the Curlix rolls have helped. I'm not too concerned with his excessive dry skin. I take that over any day of the week with all the other problems we've been having with his wounds. They've really progressed nicely. So just the dry skin is the least of our worries right about now. Okay, so there is one, and we're going right below the knee. Okay, so, and I'm going to go again here. Um, so he will only be showering Wednesdays and Sundays. So that's how come we've kind of got him on a schedule where he's going to go to you guys on Wednesdays, or you guys are going to go to him on Wednesdays and Sundays, and then he'll be coming to the clinic on Mondays and Fridays with us here. So, and be sure to give him extra, if you've got extra Curlix roll, just be sure to use it right there. Okay. All right, so that one's nice and basic. Um, so we use three of the Cobans, okay? Three of the Cobans. So literally it's 1.5 per leg. Alrighty, and I can't stress this right now. We're doing full stretch right here in this gator area, okay? So I'll be repeating that several times. Please allow a little bit of a lip so that way maybe about 1/3 of an inch between where the gauze is and the Coban starts. Right here, we're just doing regular stretch, nothing major. No compression needed here, and plus he also needs to flex his foot while he's walking. Okay, usually ask him if that's okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, waiting for a response. Okay, alrighty. Now right here, as you can see, I've been doing this for a while. I just pretty much just put his leg on my belly because he lifts up his legs for a little bit, but he can't hold them up for that long. So right here, full stretch, folks. Full stretch, full stretch, full stretch. Full stretch. Okay, so right about here, this last is where you can just go to like a regular stretch. Okay. He does have documentation saying that he does not have he's got vascular studies saying that he doesn't have any blood flow issues, anything like that. Okay, so right here again, 1/2 inch leeway. I like to mark this because he sometimes can't see just the edge of it with a Sharpie. That way he knows where to go. So that was one. Now we're going to go with the 1/2. Okay, the 1/2. If you want to start just a little bit around the foot, just as a little support, you can. But again, we'll stretch right here, folks. Okay, full stretch, and then you can kind of go regular stretch up. And again, watch that lip. Make sure he's got about a 1/2 inch, and we're going to stop right there. So that's the 1/2. Nice squeeze, squeeze, squeeze compression. And I'm going to mark this, because in case you need to take this dressing off, just a little Sharpie, fancy. To the toe area. This toe, it's just been been doing that for forever. So we've got two options, actually three options. If you want to put a little piece of Aquacel on there, that's fine. If you want to put a little piece of Draw-Tex there, that's fine. Lately, I've just been doing, again, with the antifungal and the gauze, okay? So what I kind of do is
red blinking line.
I just kind of get that there, and then I go ahead and I put that around there, and I put a nice little, probably about, I don't know, I'm gonna guesstimate here, maybe about a fourth of a teaspoon of powder, and that's it for that one. Okay, now we're gonna come over to this leg. So this leg, we've already got some of the stuff already prepared, some of the ABD pads already taped together. Unfortunately, your office person has told me that you guys don't have this size. So this is what I normally use. So you'll probably be taping up maybe 4 of these just to kind of create like the one. And I'm going to load up. I usually kind of tease and say we're going to load them up like a powdered donut. Okay, so I'm going to lift up his leg for him. Whatever's here on the blue chuck, I kind of like to puff it up underneath there. And this goes, the wounds, the majority of his wounds are way back here. Okay. All right. And you can go ahead and, I'm just going to do a little slit just because it's, okay, you can relax. You can bring it down. So I just did that slit because around, the Achilles is kind of bulking up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to kind of get the part where the heel pad is. So what it is it's 2 ABD pads and then a piece of the, half a piece of an ABD pad. Our ABD pads are a little bit bigger, so right here, his heel is literally going to be back here, and then his bottom of the foot is going to be right here. I just kind of wanted to show you the side profile of it. So this is going to go up underneath. You go and relax. I'm going to go in a little bit more.
Starting to.
The little encasement here. I tape it. When you get to this right here, these captain is basically put on the same way, with the exception that we kind of do the toes slightly different. So again, we're going to really dabble between the toes, powder donut time again. Between the toes, you can either use, again, the same thing. You can use the Draw-Tex, you can use the Interdry AG, or you can also use Aquacel. Right now, I've got quite a few pieces of Draw-Tex, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to put this Draw-Tex underneath here, but I don't think we're going to need it. I'm just going to use half of a little piece of Draw-Tex because he used to have drainage and have the drainage will pull up at the base, but I'm not as concerned about that anymore. Okay. Heel, we're going to also, so right here, I'm going to, that little piece that was flipping, hanging off the edge here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get, this is what we call our heel pad. So you can see it's 2 fluffs. This Draw-Tex and a lot of powder. Put it on there. And hopefully you can see I'm bringing up that piece that was kind of dangling in the wind. And I'm bringing that like so. Then, up underneath the plantar aspect, I'm going to put 2 other pieces up underneath the ball of the foot here. And that's just kind of providing some cushion. Okay. And then, we're gonna just do this. We're just going to go ahead and wrap this, encase the toes, if you will, with the Draw-Tex. Okay, so just 1 fluff. I kind of encase that. I've kind of already pre-cut some pieces here. So this is going to help. This foot, you are going to definitely encase the toes on this one because he does weep from that side. As you can see, I cut a piece here. You can see my little fancy schmancy trick here that I'm doing with the toes. So that goes like that. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just continue with some other, I'm going to put this behind. I got you. Okay, go ahead and go down. Lower your leg. Okay, and then too. So I'm just putting some glue in here. Okay, same thing. You are going to basically put everything over. I'm doing this also just to prepare his shoes well with the since he's got that Coban. Same thing, folks. We're going to do 2 Kerlix rolls. Okay. Sometimes it's really easy to see the video rather than have to read the directions. So there's that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and right here, I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice little squeeze. So this leg is the one that sweeps a lot. This is our troublesome leg. This is like the naughty child. Okay. So this one doesn't need as much fluffing. I'm basically just going to wrap everything that's so wet out. And then it's going to wrap up the foot one more time. And then I'm just going to make sure that all the way up here and finish with this part up here. Okay, so this leg, I usually don't use all of the Kerlix row, but if you need to, just to protect this area, you can certainly do that. Alrighty, so right here, we're going to go ahead. Remember, 1.5 Cobans. Whoops. You can cut off these little dog ears if you want. If I'll probably request that. It's not. There's not little bitty corner there. Okay. Here. Okay, and one more around here. Okay, now I'm here at the gator. Now full stretch. Full stretch means full stretch. He will be more than happy to tell you you're not doing it tight enough. Please listen. Because if you don't do this tight enough, then his wounds will get worse. Okay, so no more full stretch. If you don't do this tight enough, his wounds will get worse, and then we're going to have to continue doing this on a daily basis, which is what we were doing before. So please, please, please listen. Make sure that you also, again, give him a little nice lip there, about 1/2 inch between the Coban and the gauze.
We'll stretch all the way, no?
And full stretch, not up here. Full stretch is just right here. Same thing. Full stretch. Okay, mark this. Bad boy here again, just a little mark with a Sharpie. Sometimes I say, look, it's over here. Okay, socks go on a little slightly different, just so he has the convenience of putting his shoes on. So normally the dots go on the top foot, the bottom foot. He likes them to be sideways. So the dots go on the side of the foot for him, again, just for the convenience sake of him putting his shoes on. So, just have him put his socks on. And there's that. And here's this one, and we're almost done, folks. Okay. So it will take a while the first time, so don't. First time will be the hardest. And yay, we're done. Yay! Okay.